Hey guys, welcome back. Today, our stock deep dive will be on Intel. Why? Because in the last 3 months, Intel has jumped up, in fact, double its stock price in less than 3 months. So, where is it going to go from here on? I'm going to be sharing with you my take, but very importantly, share with you my insights and background on Intel going forward as well, right? Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right in on Intel, right? Where is it going to move from here on? But let's understand some background about Intel first, right? Okay, Intel is an American company that designs, manufactures semiconductor chips, right? And the business model is it designs and produces and sells microprocessors. Basically, we call CPU for personal computers, laptops, all those things, right? Okay, and it offers AI accelerators as well. Client computing, it sells chips for laptops, like what I said earlier, and also its revenue stream, 80% of that is with growing services like software and subscriptions, right? Okay, but 80% of their revenue stream is mainly hardware, right? Okay, many chips, right? Many chips. And what drove the because earnings was announced just last week on Thursday, if I'm not wrong, and after the earnings call, it surged 10%, right? Okay, after earnings announcement, it surged 10%. And that is after hours, right? Okay, on Thursday. But Friday, after it gapped a little bit, it did close slightly positive, but only less than 1%. Okay, I'll share with you my take. What is going on here is because of profit taking, right? Okay, but is the stock going to do well in the future? Which is what many people or subscriber or members that's watching this video want to know, and I want to share with you my insight on this, right? Okay, but very importantly, a lot of excitement on Intel, right? And I want to share more about this with you. For bull case, right? For bull case, if the stock is, a lot of people says that it's going to go even higher, right? Okay, why? Right? Okay, why is because the earnings momentum is there already. It beat revenue by 4%, right? Okay, and this is why after its earnings announcement, it surged 10%, right? Okay, there's government backing as well. And also AI partnership, and this is huge, right? Okay, the recent run up also mainly because of this, or Nvidia coming in, and we all know Nvidia is a big name, right? And cost turnaround, right? 15% of the workforce cut, so it means like they will lower down their costs, right? And still improve their profit margin as well, right? Always when you reduce your cost, profit margin do improve a little bit, right? Okay, and product pipeline, they have a few products coming online as well soon in the future. So that will generate revenue and additional sales for them, right? Okay, and a very good appeal is this valuation, right? Is value at forward PE of roughly 15, and is compared with its peers, is actually lower than its peers, right? Okay, so a lot of analysts are saying that it has a potential of hitting $50 or more. Is that the actual case? I will share that with you later on, what I think the stock is going to move from here on, and what's the price level that it can actually reach, right? Okay, now always when there is a bull case, there's a bear case, right? So what are the bear cases? Competition squeeze, right? AMD, Nvidia erode CPU share, and TSMC also leads foundry, right? Basically delaying Intel's profitability, right? Okay, and there's China export risk, right? Okay, tariffs and all those things, trade tensions as well. and also execution delays, right? There's all their process nodes are always announcing some setbacks along the way, right? Okay, and economic headwinds, right? Recession fears could actually stall their growth, right? Okay, and dilution pressures, right? Government and Nvidia stakes increase shares outstanding, right? Eroding earnings per share growth, right? Okay, and that are the bear cases. But if you ask me, all these are fundamental reasons, whether it's a bear case or bull case. I I typically don't look at fundamental basis to buy stocks or to sell stocks, right? Okay, but I do take note of them so that when I go into my technical analysis to analyze, I see whether it is good to buy or sell, right? Okay, so just a little bit background on the fundamental side on the Intel stocks, right? So that you can get up to speed, right? I typically use my trade to win strategy to actually determine whether I want to go in to buy or to sell, right? Okay, and it's using momentum, value, control, and alpha, and this is very proprietary. You cannot find anywhere else, right? Okay, I do have a free workshop that I actually teach this strategy. So if you are interested, do click on the link somewhere around here to register for my free workshop so that you can actually attend the workshop and actually learn this strategy, right? Okay, why I say this is because me and my community actually traded Intel way back since last year, right? Okay, and I want to share that with you as well later on. But very importantly, let's jump right into the chart first, right? Okay, let's jump right into the chart and show you what I think about the stock is going to move, right? Okay, so over here you can see Intel, right? Okay, Intel over here. Since last year, right, it dropped more than 30%, right? Okay, in August, right? And after that, it has always been going sideways, right? Basically going through a range of around $26 all the way to around $18 to even $20, right? Okay, and because of that, since it's dropped in way back in August, right? Okay, August period over here, I actually started looking at the technical analysis using my TEW strategy on Intel, right? And it really caught my eye, right? It really caught my eye. Why? Because I saw that this is a very good technical chart to actually go into the stock to buy, right? Okay, and I don't just say it without any justification, right? Okay, so over here, this is my inner circle group with my students, right? Okay, and over here you can see from here, since August, right, 14th of August, in fact, last year, I talk about buying Intel, right? Okay, so over here you can see, right, Intel dropped by more than 30%, whether it's short term or long term, I see rebound from current levels, right? Okay, and that was August, somewhere around here, right? Somewhere around here. Then fast forward around all the way since last year, August, I've been talking about buying the stock, right? Okay, buying the stock. And you can see over here, even October, right? I see that Intel was going to have an upward move, right? Okay, and that was last year October, right? Okay, and as you can see here, this is March this year, right? Okay, let's take a look. March this year, I say that right now Intel is trading below $20. This is a buy, right? Okay, so since March it also went up, right? Okay, and over here, April 14, right? Okay, this year I also talk about triggering my proprietary profit signal buy trigger to buy also, right? Okay, so over here you can see most likely trigger the signal to buy, right? Okay, so and basically what I'm trying to say here is that even in June, right? Okay, over here Intel is gone down to $20, and as long as this is not breached, Intel is a buy below $20, right? Okay, So and that is since August all the way to this year June, and all the way to my latest one, which is this year August 11, right? Okay, this year August 11, I talk about Intel go back to $20, and this is a buy, right? Okay, this is a buy, right? Okay, so long story short, since last year August all the way to this year August, I've been talking about buying, right? Okay, in fact, my latest one, which is 11th of August, right? 11th of August is somewhere here, right? Okay, so you can see from here that 11th of August is somewhere here, right? Okay, and since then, right, it has shoot all the way up in less than 3 months, right? Doubling your money, right, if you have bought, right? Okay, but like I say again, why is it technically so good to actually go into Intel when I saw it in August, right? Okay, basically it has sold down a lot. Technically it should rebound, right? And that's why in August period I said buy, all the way to even March period over here, and even April period also over here, and even August period, right? Okay, and also June period over here. Now this is by using my proprietary TW strategy, which is which takes a bit of time to explain, right? And that's why I have a free workshop that actually explains to you how I actually apply, and how you could actually learn the TW strategy to actually apply into the stock market, crypto market, or even the forex market, to actually increase your accuracy in analyzing the markets, right? Okay, so if you are interested, click on the link somewhere around here to register and attend this free workshop, so that you can actually learn this strategy and use it for yourself, right? Okay, but back to Intel over here. Basically, since then it has went up a lot, in fact double in money in less than 3 months. The question a lot of you might be asking is, where is it going to go from here? Right? Okay, where is it going to go from here? So it has went up a lot, and in fact after its earnings on Thursday, Friday it gapped up, and up because after market open, people started to have take profit, right? We call it profit taking. It only closed up as of Friday 0.31%, right? 0.31%, which you can see over here, right? Okay, 0.31%, and because of that, suspect, right? Okay, there might be continue profit taking, especially it has such double, right, 100% profit and return in capital on capital in less than 3 months, right? Okay, suspect there might be still more profit taking, right? Okay, but this profit taking should be taken, in my own view, based on the technical analysis, in my own view, it should be taken as an opportunity to actually find a good price to get in, right? Okay, meaning like if there is any correction, it should be used as an opportunity to actually get in, because the way I see it, right? Okay, it might even have a chance, right? If you look at the longer term time frame, it might even have a chance to even test the previous high over here around. It has consolidated for more than a year, right? Okay, and because of that, it's highly probable that the momentum is very strong, and any profit taking or correction might be a very small one, right? And with that small one, you want to take advantage and actually get in already, right, before you miss the next upward momentum, right? Okay, I say this is because the way I see it, this is a trend that has already moved, right? A trend that has already moved. Why I say this is because you can also see from one of my posts, right? Okay, one of my posts in my inner circle, right? Okay, over here, right? I think it's here, right? Okay, I said I feel that this might be this may be the last 1 or 2 chance for the stock to go below 20 before a long-term up move starts. And this was posted on the 11th of August this year, right? Okay, so the train has moved, but it doesn't mean that you cannot catch on the train when it has a correction, right? Okay, and just to share with you that through my full-time trader, I also share with my students a post on this that I traded 2,000 shares initially, right? Okay, and you can see that I'm left with 500 shares because I took 1,000 over shares as profit, right? Okay, after it surged above $38. And I'm still left with 500 shares, right? Okay, with an average price of around $21, right? And you can see this is as of Thursday, right? When price have surged up $41 pre-market, post-market, right? Okay, yeah. I'm sharing this with you is just to let you know that I don't just think that a stock is good and just share that with you. I actually do trade them, right? Okay, and I share that with my students that we trade together as well, right? Okay, so that's my take on Intel, right? I do think shares of 500 shares, if it does drop to the range that I mentioned just now, I might even consider start going in again, right? Okay, in anticipation for the next up move that is going to hit maybe past 40, 42, or even $45, right? Typically, I'm looking at a break of or a test of the price level of $45. Right, okay, so that's all from me. May the profits be with you, and I hope this sharing give you more insights on how I think about Intel is going to move from here on, right? Okay, and do know that such a strong move, right? Okay, which is fantastic, right? Giving us a lot of profits if you have traded it much earlier, right? But such a strong move in 3 months, more than double in money, more than double in price for the stock price. Typically have a breather moment or correction moment or profit taking time duration, right? Okay, so do take note of the price level that I talk about, and you do your own due diligence to see whether Intel is suitable for you to consider, right, in your watch list. If you want update on the latest stock pick, right, go to winningtrader.com/newsletter to join our mailing list, right? Because we will send you regular stock analysis and trading ideas like this Tesla stock analysis focus, right? Okay, as and when it is out, right? Okay, because why a lot of times these are time sensitive, right? If you don't join our mailing list, or even most importantly subscribe to our channel and like this video, right? Okay, you might miss our video when we upload them, right? Okay, so best is that you subscribe, right? Okay, so that my next video you will be notified firsthand once I upload them, right? Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. May the profits be with you, and I will see you soon in my next update.
I hope you loved the video and learned something new from it. If you want to receive more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notification. And if you want to learn more about the trade to win formula that I use in my trades, click on the link or button around this video to join my next free online workshop. In the workshop, you'll learn everything from finding the best opportunities to making consistent winning trades in the markets. I'll see you on the inside.